Yeah.
I'm not done.
Have you done anything so far?
Yeah, I worked on it for my kids had scouts today, and so I sat out in the foyer and I got the table all set up. And like the drop down boxes are working and the dates are working. And I was doing the sum ifs for the first formula, but the scrolling was driving me crazy, like just the columns. So then I started renaming the columns like at the top.
Uh-huh.
And then that's as far as I got. So I'm not very far, but I think I understand how to do the beginning. I think.
Okay. Let me share
So
my screen. Maybe I show you what I
did
done.
you okay, yeah, you just walk through it with me.
Yeah.
I won't copy anything down or
Can you see my
oh,
screen?
that's beautiful. Yeah, that's pretty. You did a good job making it look nice.
Yeah. What I did, just the first instructions, I think if my mind don't betray me, is to create this two bottom.
Uh-huh.
One is for month and the other for the year. This not part of the instruction, but I was trying to put it like looks nice, and there was a
A
space there,
spot
so
right
I
there. Yeah.
yeah, I put the dates like I don't know. So they gave us this I don't know how to say it, the way we should organize
Yeah,
everything.
that helped because I always spend so much time each time just trying to figure out how to set it up, you know?
Yeah. So I used the exact same thing. The only thing I changed was the color a little bit. I don't like the gray they use it, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's a big deal. But within the formula, this first part was not that hard
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, I almost have that figured out.
Yeah, but this one was ridiculously hard. Like what I did was this, because you have to calculate a range from
Uh-huh.
January to whatever month you 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 said, you know.
Whoa,
So
yeah.
so you have to create a range. What I did was this. I make here using the date formula, and I create my date, whatever month the whatever year I place in the first in this bottom. Like creates me the beginning, the starting date, and the ending date, because I will need that for the to create a range, like as a for the sum if function. I need greater than this date and greater equal than this date and like less equals than this date.
Okay. That's smart.
So the first thing I did was to come with this numbers here was just to create that. Then when I got a formula that works for me, so I copy. That's one of the things I do. Bef- like I don't create a big formula like since the very beginning, like I create in my mind. So I start doing piece of thing, and then at the end I concatenate it. I just make
Uh,
one whole formula.
that's super smart.
So as soon this works, so I join it to the summis function. So it's a little long,
Yeah,
not
that's
that long.
crazy.
But the thing is, it get longer because of they just put in the name of
Yeah,
the.
I named all of my columns, so now I can just do year, sales,
Okay.
you know, and so
Uh,
that's going to make it a little bit easier.
okay. So just as soon as you have that, just create that. Like for example, this part is I think is the harder,
Yeah.
and what I'm copying is for the average for this range of the day is this formula actually,
Okay.
the one I have here
Let me make a
that I
note of
really
that.
yeah that I created for this part. I just come up here and then I just copy and place it here and paste it here
Okay.
in, in the part of the criteria where I should ask for the date.
Okay.
I'm saying like greater equals than the the starting date. So the starting date for me, I put a formula, date formula, say date equals this number, that's the year, is the first thing they ask in the formula. So the year is already there. I'm taking this number, the 2018 in this case, then comma 1, because the month will be always January for the beginning.
Okay.
And I put first because will be the first day of January.
Okay.
So this will be my starting date. So it will be greater equal than that date. Then I move on to the other part of the other, how do you call this? The other criteria. Criteria number 2 will be the same arrange where the dates are. Then I in this case I said less equals to the date. Which date? I said this one is a little bit longer because I made a VLOOKUP where I will be asking for everywhere the month
That
August
is super smart. I just
appears.
took a picture of that. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to remember that. I'm going to need something to remind me.
So let me show you here. This part is more shorter, the day, because I think the only complicated formula I have is this one, like the day.
Yeah.
To have the
Okay,
average.
I'll take a picture of that too.
If you see here, I noticed that they have a month lookup where
Yeah,
they
that was weird. What was that about?
so I inverted the order, January, and the other part I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when I make my VLOOKUP, January will be equals to 1. So in the day formula, they only recognize numbers. So if January is the number 1, so they will understand that if I put here, if he's looking for this number, August in this case, they will in my VLOOKUP, what I'm doing is the VLOOKUP value is this, the month,
Okay.
and the array is this array here.
Very cool.
So
That's some tough stuff, man.
so they will bring me the number, so I have an accurate date. So
I
you have
like that.
January and
Okay.
August. As you see here, is the same August that I have in the other. So with this range, but something you have to know is how do you come with the last day of the month. So there's two formulas. You could do date or end of the month formula. But I don't think end of the month formula is.
Why do we need to know the end of the month?
I think I don't know if I'm right, but if you're going to calculate the sum of all sales of that month, I think it will cover the whole month. So you have to go to the end of the month in your calculation. If I'm not wrong.
I was just thinking in my head that since there's a month column on here, we would just sum up everything if it said January. Sum up everything if it said February. You don't think that would work?
Yes, maybe. Yeah, probably.
Without having to do those dates down there?
Yeah.
I guess I'll try it. And if it doesn't work, then I'll try it your way.
Okay, the thing I did it like that because I'm using this column. Just for me, what's easier. This is my what the heck?
Did you use that rep lookup box?
The column I'm using for the date is this column, invoice inventory date.
Oh, okay.
I'm not using none of these things because using this formula, I just only need this column. I don't need all. I don't need none of these things.
Okay. I was thinking in my head that for the first table where it's the month, I would use the month column. And then the second table where it was the year, I would use the year column.
Yes and no.
Okay, I'll just do it your way. It'll save me time.
No, no. Like, look, the thing is, for example, even in this part, like you're doing a sum if, you have to take into account the month.
Yeah.
Yeah, in everything you need have to take into account the month.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And the only difference between this, the cell sum and this part, like year to date, is that this one you were assuming a range, and this one you only assuming a month.
Gotcha. Yeah, because the sales from January to June. Yeah, that's a good way to label that table instead of sales to date. That makes more sense. Do you have that heading changing as you switch months?
Yeah.
Very cool.
If you like, it's August, change from January to August.
Okay, that's really cool. I like that.
So I think, I don't know, I was trying to figure it out. Like for me, that was the way that I got there. Maybe in your way you will do it also, but I don't know.
I'll
For
let
me,
you know.
I
I'll
was
let
for
you
me
know.
was for me it was kind of hard. So I made that, and
What
so I.
about your standard deviation?
Oh.
I remember in the video we had to like, yeah, it had to be in those little brackets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's not that hard actually.
So just standard deviation, and then inside of it, one if statement with 1, 2. Oh, it's just a right. Okay. Yeah. Got it. Okay.
So you have to like to take your array equals to this. Um, the array is in the other in the invoice download, and is from AA to
Yeah.
is whatever it is, and the sum equals to this, the product, comma. So the if it's true, they will bring you the same array, and if it's not true, it says it will give it
And
blank.
leave it. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. I can do that.
Control enter and the bracket. So shift control enter.
Shift Control Enter.
Yeah. So the other things, I made more things. I did an extra work. Is not necessarily. I
You're
put things.
hoping for some extra credit to make up for your exam too?
No, they don't give any points to anybody. I applied
Dang it.
few of the things that I'm learning in statistics. So I made a price range. You know, applying the M formula for statistics to create a range. So
Oh,
I made this. There's a little big formula also.
you just did that for fun because you're crazy?
A little, yeah.
Because you like Excel so much, you just can't get enough of it?
Yeah, I was having fun, and I just made that, just making it looks good, you know, because
Yeah.
I don't know. This was a small, like this one was a little small. It was, I don't know how to place it. Like everything looks like
Very
bad,
cool.
you know. So what I did was, let me put an extra data here, some calculations, and I noticed in the invoice there was something else in items that they call discounts. So I made a summary. In the summary, I put promotional discounts, the average, and the standard deviation, and what are the average discount range.
Very cool. He'll like that. He'll like
So
that you tried a little harder.
so I just I did that for making this, you know, like
It looks
looks,
good. It looks really good.
yeah.
Looks good. Thank you for the help. I took good notes and I took some pictures so that when I sit down, I don't forget everything you told me.
Yeah.
So it'll probably,
If you need any extra help, I'll be here, whatever.
you're awesome. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. I know I wish we could have helped each other on the exam. I was dying.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I spent too much time with that exam.
yeah, it took up my whole week. And so
Yeah,
then starting this mini project yesterday, I just felt so burned down. So then I didn't do homework. And then now today I'm like, uh-oh.
yeah. And at
I
the end,
gotta,
I don't know how to even organize everything at the end. Like too much things there. Like wow.
yeah, it was hard. I had to watch that little video where he was going through the formula like 6 times.
Yeah.
It was brutal. But we survived. I probably got a B maybe because I know I messed up that formula at the end a little bit. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll
Well,
see. Thank you for the help. I appreciate it.
okay. Good
Okay.
night.
Talk to you later.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.